Suicide prevention programs are happening in many clubs. Here to talk about those programs are the president of Canton Rotary, Barry Burnham, and co-president of Dearborn Heights Rotary, Patrick Koenig. Barry, Patrick.
You could be on this side. We're new to this. Be patient. I'm Barry Burnham. This is Patrick Koenig. Anyone could be struggling with suicide. Understanding the issues concerning suicide and mental health is an important way to take part in suicide prevention, helping others in crisis, and change the conversation around suicide. Suicide is not inevitable for anyone. By starting the conversation, providing support, and directing help to those who need it, we can prevent suicide and save lives. Evidence shows that providing support services, talking about suicide, reducing access to means of self-harm, and following up with loved ones are just some of the actions we can take to help others. Suicide research shows, although no one takes their life for a single reason, 90% of people who die by suicide have an underlying and potentially treatable mental health condition. On average, there are 130 suicides per day. Asking someone directly if they are thinking about suicide won't put the idea in their head. Most will be relieved that someone has started a conversation. If someone can get through the intense, short moment of active suicidal crisis, chances are they will not die by suicide. Canton, Michigan. A past president of our club shared with us a story of a young man that committed suicide and her experience of going to a local funeral home as the community mourned the loss. Our club reached out to the Wayne Westland School District and more specifically the mental health department. We knew that we must bring our resources together to address this concern. The school district was overwhelmingly on board to bring about an awareness and prevention program. We proposed a symposium that would be marketed through all of the social media outlets the school could offer. Notices would be sent out to local church leaders, other Rotary clubs, community service clubs, and the Chamber of Commerce. Flyers would be distributed to local businesses, and 500 suicide prevention pocket cards would be made available for distribution. The program was so well received that a second symposium will be held in the fall of 2022. Patrick?
My grandson's name was Clay Ryan Widener. He was 21 years old. He worked in our family business. He always liked to have fun and being around his family and friends. To my knowledge, he never tried to hurt himself ever and was never bullied. He lived with me for 3 years, never saw him angry. At the memorial service, I made sure I stayed close to his friends. I wanted to hear what they were saying. They were as shocked as we were. His friends talked about how much fun he was, and he always seemed to be having a good time. No one could explain why.
Our annual Suicide Prevention Awareness Memorial Golf Outing is a fundraiser for our club where we sell whole sponsorships. However, anyone who has lost a loved one to suicide can have a whole sponsor sign in their loved one's name for free. We offer scholarships to children of parents whose death was by suicide, ranging in ages from college to high school, even 2- and 3-year-olds. Our club sponsors an ongoing support of a refreshment counter at the Victory Gym, which is a place of refuge for veterans and first responders suffering from PTSD. And this golf outing is in memoriam of Patrick's grandson, the club, our president of Dearborn Heights. We sponsor Sports World. At all of the Dearborn Heights schools, national sports figures are brought in to have an assembly talking to the students in age-appropriate ways about bullying, family issues, and the power of making positive choices. 7,000 city students were presented with this program. We regularly invite guest speakers to our meetings to discuss suicide prevention awareness and partner with the Dearborn Heights Police Department for a Suicide Prevention Awareness Month in September. Our Rotary Club uses its social medias to promote the suicide prevention hotline, but most importantly, those in our club who have been affected by a loved one's suicide support each other with understanding and comfort. Know the risk signs. Know the warning signs. The suicide prevention hotline is 1-800-273-TALK, T-A-L-K. You can also look up the website at suicidepreventionlifeline.org. I also have a limited supply of these pocket cards. If any of you would like one, please see me after the presentation. Thank you to the Rotary Club of Canton, myself, and Dearborn Heights, Patrick Koenig, and his co-president, Stiles Simons. Thank you very much.